As I mentioned earlier in a previous post, for this YouTube video production demonstrating the ancient Roman army ballista, a siege engine or weapon used for battering enemy castle walls, or even firing darts or boats and charging enemy troops. Particularly this particular model, the way it's done up, depicts during the night. Let me think. Yes, the 9th century. Or 9 AD, AD 9, the 1st century, AD year number 9, during the time of Emperor Augustus, when his troops, these are a segment of the battery of the 9th Roman Legion, who served in Germania, or modern day Germany, against the barbaric tribes led by Arminius. I'm not going to spare excessive details about this, but if you notice how very dirty, I mean they are pretty dirty troops. I wanted to make them very realistic, that they, being out in the rainy, muddy weather at that time, around early September, when the battle was fought, the Battle of Teutoburg Forest, naturally being out there in the slush, being rained upon, even tripping and falling into the mud, it's no surprise that they would end up looking this way. Now, the way I did this, and that includes the ballista itself, you can see signs or evidences of dirt. Let me say this is not paint like some of my fellow modelers like to do, to emulate dirt and whatever and wear by using enamel paint. I've done that, and that's fine. But I've gotten to a point, particularly with ancient weaponry, been wanting to use actual dirt to be realistic here. So in this case, what I've done is gotten the wet brush and taken the model and the men outside and rubbed broad brushes, wet broad brushes into dirt, making mud, as you can see, to give it a very realistically dirty look. All the warriors, the soldiers, the legionnaires, they're called, and there's some proof. Yes, he got battle worn and dirty too. In fact, the centurion traditionally would lead his men in the fore of battle, right in front. And that crest on his helmet, they could see their leader and know. Yep, there it is.